Do you have something this year that you had last year in your life that you don't like and you want a change? It's on you. You either taught the behavior to be okay or you tolerated it, and same thing, it's okay. Teach people how to treat you. Teach people the things that are acceptable and not acceptable.
I'd rather be sidelined trying to achieve greatness than watch greatness achieved and it only set on the sideline. Now introducing your host, Jacob Emery.
This episode of the Iron and Infrastructure Podcast is brought to you by R&R Pipeline Inc., an infrastructure company. Join our team today at rrpipelineinc.com. Every team behavior is taught or tolerated. There is not a third option. So which one are you guilty of? Every problem on your team, every late start, call off, drop ball, lack of doing what they're supposed to do, every dollar that walks out the door, it's there because you either taught it or you let it stay in existence. There's no third bucket. There's no other option. It's just the way it is. They're just that way. There's no, I don't know where this came from. I'm not sure what to do to fix it. If it's on the team and it stays there, it's because you put it there or you allowed it to be. You tolerated it. This used to be a huge issue for myself. I wanted what was best for everyone, so I believed in everyone's action being the best. I trusted without verifying what action was happening. So I would have multiple situations as a foreman in the field. You have a vac trailer, something with water in it that had to be cleaned out and winterized every single night. It was excruciating work. The coldest times of the day, it's dark out. You've been in the cold and the wet and the darkness. You come back to work at the end of the day to get ready to go home. Yeah, that one last thing to clean up. And a lot of guys didn't want to take accountability for it. But why? First and foremost, as a leader, the most important thing that you do is assign it to somebody. You have to make sure that the person knows exactly who is accountable for it. You as a leader have to assign that ownership of accountability to someone on the crew if it's not yourself. Specifically what needs done. This back trailer needs cleaned out every day. At the end of the day, no matter what, it should be cleaned out, winterized when it's cold out. From November 1st probably till March 15th. Till April 1st. And then this is what done looks like. Show what done looks like. It has to be specific and very, very clear. There's no negotiation. There's no determination of what it should look like. It's just there and it's just done. And there was a stretch of time when the crew wasn't doing this. Then the day would wrap up. I would go get things lined up for the next day or the following week. I would do the paperwork. I would get the stuff that I needed to do done and completed. I thought everyone had very clear understanding of what done looked like, and I was wrong. I would complain about it. Things would get damaged. It would cost a lot of money. Gaskets would freeze and crack. Things were just not done correctly. And because I was the foreman, I was the one at fault. It was my bad. So finally, late one Friday night, I remember going back and I just went to do a spot check to make sure that the vac trailer was cleaned out, and it wasn't. And I was pissed because it was 7 p.m. It was getting colder, and this weekend a snowstorm was coming in, and I had to make sure that was done. The truck was still hooked up. The engine was still hot on the truck. It was blatantly not done in that moment. So what do? In that moment, I have a decision to make. I know it's going to be costly if I don't do it. I go back and I clean it by myself. And I remember being back there on that Friday night just furious. And I was mad at everyone for just a few minutes. And I thought, you know what? This is my own fault. I allowed this to happen. I tolerated this thing. I taught the behavior that I'm furious with. Can't look out the window anymore, guys. I have to blame myself. And I did. And I took responsibility for that. I had been doing the exact thing for months that I was upset about. I was complaining about this thing and I wasn't actually addressing it. I would go to them and I would blame the crew as a group. I didn't go to one person and say, this is your responsibility. Here's what is done. I was talking to the group expecting one person to do it when no one was directly told to do it. I didn't discipline the group. I didn't do anything. I disciplined myself. I actually punished myself because I taught them that they could get away with not doing it. I would clean up the mess and then I wouldn't address it afterwards. I would move on. So I had tolerated it. I taught it. I allowed it to be a truth. I was mad at the very exact thing that I was doing. So I realized I have to make this very vividly clear about who's accountable, why they're accountable, and what happens if the accountability is not in place. And the presentation of that created the initial change. And it really didn't happen again. If you are by yourself and you don't know what you're doing or you're struggling, you need help, you call me. The only thing that's not acceptable is walking away from it, not started and done. But I will come help. I will do whatever. So I didn't just say do it. Instead of me teaching that it's okay for you not to do it, it's okay for you to ask for help. And I will be there to help you if you need it. If someone else can't, I will. If something comes up, you call. So not only did I teach I will lead from the front, but I will also help with the communication part. So whenever you have something in your life you don't like, whenever you're up against the wall with a scenario, do you have something this year that you had last year in your life that you don't like and you want a change? It's on you. You either taught the behavior to be okay or you tolerated it. Teach people the things that are acceptable and not acceptable. There's compromise needed. There's times where you got to be able to go to the other person's side, but there is no way that this thing can stay the same that it is, because it's going to destroy me. So think about this as you hear this message. What in your life is the same, and what have you taught someone or allowed someone to do and you tolerated? Because either way, they're the same thing, and there is not a third option. Think about the one thing. What is that one thing that you're really looking at like, I need to change this? At the end of the day, you gotta teach people how to treat you. And so teach the new behavior and expect the new outcome. Address the one thing, address the situation, and no longer allow the thing to set you back and allow it to be weight on you that you don't need to carry. Spread that thought process out. Teach, tolerate. Don't tolerate the negativity. Don't teach the negativity. Teach people how to treat you.